Analyzing as opposed to the fire alarm, call the fire trucks, excuse making, and taking strategic actions that might not actually get you the results you want. Maybe your marketing is robust, maybe your sales is robust, but maybe you have a toxic manager somewhere down the line and you're turning over employees, and that's going into your bottom line of profitability or affecting sales on that or production on the factory floor. Welcome to BizGlitch 173. It is June 21st, 2024. Yesterday we talked about function and feelings when it comes to metrics.
Over
right?
function.
Feelings over, like examining your feelings of why you might be avoiding doing the analysis of data to help you grow your business, maintain or expand your business. Today, we want to talk about how you are managing changes in your business that ultimately can affect metrics, or maybe you have overcome your feelings of dread and anxiety of examining the function of metrics. You've done the function, you've done the work, and something doesn't feel right because the numbers are not aligning, especially like a year-over-year comparison.
Yes. So the glitch today is when you've tracked your year-over-year for revenue and expenses, are there changes and what are you doing about it? What has to happen in your business to address these changes? Now, if the changes are positive and you're making more money, then you want to okay, that's great. What might I need to, redirect some of these resources? If I'm making more money, do I save the money? Do I invest it because I have been avoiding buying something or investing in some kind of equipment? I mean, there's lots of different things that can be done when there's a positive cash flow and there's a positive increase and change. But just like we did a glitch on cyclical, seasonal, and holidays, what happens if you're down? And how are you going to address if there's insufficient income, but the expenses stay the same? So what do you do about that? And how do you protect yourself? Because you're still going to have bills to pay. This is where the rubber meets the road and things aren't rosy. That's why we started the year with getting you to this moment. If the change is not positive, you want to be able to then address it and how the dominoes fall.
I think an impulse might be if the numbers are down. I've seen several times in small business that the immediate response is to pull the fire alarm and start looking for all these and start acting and do. Slow down, take a deep breath, go back into your metrics, go back into your data, and try to discern what may have caused it. We find too often small business owners come up with pat, simple, obvious answers. Oh, supply chain issues or labor costs or that. But is that really what it is? Like, why did you come up with that answer? Did you come up with that answer because everybody else is saying that? Or because in your business specifically, you have looked at the data and you see what that is? Because I promise you, you will probably find more often than not it has something to do with a failure to sell more, market better.
That's where I was going.
Right? Because I just had this conversation yesterday with a medical practice in Arizona, and revenue is falling off, and the business partner apparently has lots of contacts in senior facilities. This is what they do. They go to senior facilities with nurse practitioners and a doctor, and they contract either with the facility or with individual families. And revenue's down. He told me that his business partner has this huge contact list. I'm like, why isn't she calling her contacts every day to generate more business? He said, oh, well, she's really busy with other things like patient calls about prescriptions that have to be done, and facilities are asking when somebody coming and this, that, and the other. I said, listen, you got to lock her in a room with her Rolodex, and she's got to make calls.
Make the calls.
And that came out of a simple conversation. But deep dive into your year over year, month over month is going to really help you answer that question and avoid the obvious answers that everyone else always has. Oh, supply chain, oh, labor costs. Oh.
Well, I mean, those are all potentially...
Can you tell I'm really not happy with those people, by the way, who say that?
Those are real potential problems for sure. But the other thing, too, is what are you doing to grow your business? Because we've talked about attrition before and how that is a natural occurrence in business. If you know that there is a natural attrition, then what are you doing to sell more, to get a new client or 2 new clients or 15 new clients?
Today's glitch is, how are you managing changes in your business after you've looked at your metrics? What's the goal and actionable item?
The goal and actionable item are to keep it simple with just taking a data sample of just 1 month instead of the past 6 months. Keep it clean for now until you have this process done for you so that it's super easy for longer periods of time. In the actionable item, we have a list of 7 things for the glitch gurus to review just to kind of simplify this process so that it hopefully will inspire and motivate you to get your CRM out, start running reports. That's it.
We'll see you tomorrow.